Welcome to Yoga and Tea Studio. Today we'll be talking about our yoga teacher training program, which starts in January 2012. The yoga teacher training program that we'll be offering is called the Aquarian Teacher Training, and it's based on Kundalini Yoga, Level 1, as taught by Yogi Bhajan. This training has been put together by the Kundalini Research Institute, and it well exceeds the requirements by Yoga Alliance for the 200-hour certification. Our all-Canadian team with over 70 years of yoga experience and teaching. We have our lead trainer who's from Montreal, and his name is Shabid Sarup Singh. And in addition to being bilingual, he's also the owner and director of Equilibrium Yoga Studio in Montreal, and has been leading teacher trainings for a number of years now in various cities. Also, we welcome our guest lead trainer from Owen Sound, Satdaram Kaur, who's a naturopathic doctor as well as a yoga teacher at her studio, Trillium Arts Healing Center in Owen Sound. Satdaram Kaur specializes in women's health and has developed a program called the Healthy Breast Program, for which she won Ontario's Naturopathic Doctor of the Year. So we also welcome Meherbani Kaur, who will be with us for the entire program as an associate trainer, and she's been involved in various trainings as well here in Ottawa. And also we have Navjeet Kaur, who is the owner of Yoga and Tea Studio. So the question always comes up, who can take this training? The answer to that is anyone. If you're interested in yoga, if you love the benefits that you experience from practicing yoga and meditation, if you just love, working on personal development, personal awareness, and looking to improve your life through yoga, diet, meditation, then this training program is definitely for you. So some people do go on to teach yoga part-time or full-time as they want to transition into a career based on health and wellness, and others take the program just for their own personal development, so looking at ways to integrate yoga, meditation, and diet into their lifestyle and share that with their family and friends. It's really important to keep in mind that you don't have to be super flexible, super fit, a yoga expert, or even have done tons of classes in order to take part in a yoga teacher training program. Really, all you need is the interest to learn, and remember that you have to start somewhere in order to get anywhere. So the training takes place at the Yoga and Tea Studio for 6 weekends, and that's going to be 1 weekend a month from January to June. And so we'll meet at the studio from 6:30 to 9:30 on Friday nights, and then all day Saturday, all day Sunday during those weekends. And so in addition to the 6 weekends at Yoga and Tea Studio, there's also a 1-week retreat held in July, and that'll be at the Shanti Yoga Retreat. So a dedicated space for yoga. So the way that this program is structured is really wonderful, so that you can meet once a month for a weekend. You'll participate and take part in yoga, in the lectures, as part of the training. And then you have the time to, go back to your home, go back to work, still take part in your family commitments, and integrate the material that you've covered during this time. And then you also get that experience of going away on a retreat and having a full intensive program experience as well. So the way the program is structured is that it's very doable, so that you have the time in between each weekend to integrate, to experience, and to collect any of your thoughts or questions that you may have and bring it for the following weekend. So here are some pictures for those of you who are not familiar with Yoga and Tea Studio. We're located in a rural part of Ottawa, so in the Ottawa West Carleton region. And if you're familiar with the Scotiabank Place where the Ottawa Senators play, we're located about 15 minutes further west from the Scotiabank Place. We're located on 10 acres of land, so it's just a wonderful, peaceful, really idyllic location for doing yoga. And other nice features too is that we have ample free parking, so you don't have to stress out when you come to your program for yoga. And we also feature a lovely Zen garden and beautiful views from our outdoor deck. So some classes, based on the weather, we can always move outdoors and take part in the fresh country air and listen to the wonderful sounds around us and of nature. And then in July we'll be going to our 1-week retreat at the Shanti Yoga Retreat. And it all starts by taking a free scenic ride on the Kingston Ferry to Wolfe Island. And here's a beautiful picture of the yoga retreat. And so you'll enjoy really beautiful accommodations, tastefully decorated, based on an Indian theme, based on yogic philosophy and decor. And it's located on the waterfront. So really spectacular views. You can enjoy some downtime on the dock, go into the boats, or just bounce around off the water trampoline. You can enjoy some fabulous vegetarian meals out on the terrace overlooking the water. And then there's also other pictures of the Shanti retreat. And here's a picture as well of some of the vegetarian meals that they will provide us with, made with locally grown produce and organic wherever possible. Have you ever done yoga in a yurt? And this yurt that they have on their property, a really wonderful room, and the center of it has a skylight. So lots of natural lighting. Oh, this is one of my favorite pictures. Beautiful colors of the sky reflected in the water. And this is a picture that was taken from one of the guest rooms. So you can see how you'll really be immersed in natural beauty. And it's all there to nourish your body, your mind, your spirit. What's going to be covered in the training? So there will be 180 hours of classroom instruction, and then there will be 40 hours for you for your home study. So altogether it's 220 plus hours of training. So of course we'll be covering yoga postures. You'll understand how poses are put together to form a yoga set or kriya, and also meditation. So we'll be studying the breath, the poses, the use of sound and mantra, meditation, what is yogic philosophy, and what are the origins of Kundalini yoga. And you'll learn also about Western anatomy and also yogic anatomy, such as the chakras, the 10 bodies, and also the importance of developing a daily yoga practice. How can we use yoga as a way to deal with stress? And you'll also learn about how to be able to prepare a class, how to do your own practice, and how to teach others, and learn more about what does it mean to be a human, so humanology, and also the 3HO yogic lifestyle. And also really important to understand the role of a Kundalini yoga teacher and the ethics. In order to graduate from this program, you'll need to participate in all of the classes. In addition to doing the classes or the yoga inside of the program, you'll also have to complete 20 classes outside of program hours, and they should be done at the Yoga and Tea Studio. You'll need to attend 1 full day of White Tantric Yoga, and also participate in a minimum of 5 early morning yoga sessions. There's going to be homework assignments and projects, and you'll have the option to select a 40-day either yoga set or a meditation to do. You'll also need to provide a 2 yoga class curriculum, so learning how to put together a yoga class and submitting that as your project, and also teaching a practicum, so teaching a class to a live audience and being assessed on that. And then finally writing an exam, and based on the feedback from the group, it'll either be a take-home exam or it'll be an in-class written exam. So how much does this fantastic training cost? A deposit of $500 plus HST is required by December 31st of this year. And then you can choose from various options as a way of completing the tuition fee. So in terms of what's included in the tuition fee, so of course the 180 hours that we'll spend together in classroom time, and there are a couple of manuals that are also provided. There's a membership with the International Kundalini Yoga Teachers Association. There's a certification fee, the 20 class pass that you'll be using to take the 20 classes outside of the program with Yoga and Tea Studio. And then during your duration of training at the studio, you also receive 10% discount on any of your purchases. So that could be passes, it can be yoga accessories, CDs, books. You get the idea. And then also all the meals and accommodations at the week-long retreat. So the only thing that is not included in the tuition fee would be the meals during the classroom time at Yoga and Tea Studio, as well as the 1-day White Tantric course. Now, why should you take this training? So besides the fact that you really love yoga and you're enjoying the benefits, you may be interested in taking this training because you just want to learn more. You may want better health. And definitely what you'll learn here with this training will provide you with a lifetime of benefits. And you recognize the need to keep up because the world is just changing so fast. It's important that you also adapt readily and rapidly to these changes in order to keep up. And also to be able to just live life to your fullest by learning the techniques of Kundalini Yoga, the technology, and also the 3HO lifestyle. It'll help to give you stamina and courage to be able to manifest your dreams and your tapping into your potential. And if you're looking for your life to change, well, this will definitely accelerate that. So Kundalini Yoga is a really powerful system for transformation. So buckle up and get ready for the ride. How do you register? Quite easy. You can register in person with us at the studio. You can call us on the phone anytime, 7 days a week from 9 to 5. And also, really conveniently, you can register online. So there's a registration form that needs to be completed that's available online, and we can always email that to you. And the deposit for the program is $500 plus HST, which is 13%, and that needs to be submitted by December 31st. So finally, I'd just like to end it off with a quote by Yogi Bhajan. And he says, if you want to learn something, read about it. If you want to understand something, write about it. If you want to master something, teach it. And so I hope you do decide to join us for this teacher training program. It's really fantastic. It'll change your life. And I know it'll be everything that you hope it will be. Sat Nam.